With the release date of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero getting closer and closer, and Bandai releasing Saga trailers, we knew that any day now we were going to get the Android Saga trailer. Well, about 2 hours before I started recording this, we got that trailer. And it was a lot better than the previous trailer. Not that I'm hating on that, but this was a great trailer with great visuals and great cinematics. But it's also led to some questions, and I'm going to be going through all that in this video. I'm your boy Kaizen, like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So firstly, I just want to go over some quick stuff. Firstly, the character reveals. We got 15 character reveals in this trailer. That means we only have 34 characters left, and I'll just go over those characters that we got revealed in this trailer, some of which caught many of us off guard. So those characters were Trunks, Sword in Super Saiyan form, Mecha Frieza, which people didn't expect, King Cold, Dr. Gero, Android 16, Android 17, and that's the Z Android 17, Android 19, you know, the clown looking guy, Piccolo, and specifically Piccolo with Kami absorbed, so the end of Z Piccolo from Tenkaichi 3, but they're not calling him End anymore because obviously we're going to get Super and Dragon Ball Super Superhero Piccolo. But yeah, Piccolo with Kami absorbed, the one that fought Android 17, Cell in his first form, Cell in his semi-perfect form, but in this case they called it the second form. And some people were happy about this because I think we didn't get semi-perfect Cell in a lot of the recent games. I'm pretty sure he's not in Xenoverse 2, but I could be wrong. Cell in his perfect form, and then perfect Cell. And for those of you who may not be diehard Dragon Ball Z fans, essentially when Goku sacrificed himself, which I'm going to get to in a second, and Cell kind of like disintegrated and then came back and regenerated his body, he got a Zenkai boost because of his Saiyan DNA. So he came back stronger, and that's where perfect Cell came in, his strongest version. Then we got Cell Jr., someone that we didn't think would be in this game, or at least we didn't think about it, but at the same time it's not surprising. He's in a lot, if not most games, and with how they're adding characters in this game like Spopovich and just a bunch of random characters, Cell Jr. is no surprise really. Then we got Gohan Teen, base form, Gohan Teen Super Saiyan, which people were happy about because sometimes we don't get him. I don't know if Super Saiyan 1 Teen Gohan is in Xenoverse 2, or maybe he just wasn't there for a long time. Once again, I'm no Xenoverse expert. And of course, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Many people's favorite version of Gohan, and for obvious reasons. Cause yeah, maybe now adult Gohan might be surpassing that, or at least coming close, but for a long time Gohan kind of not fell off, but he wasn't as great as he was here. And the series originally was meant to end here, and you can really tell they went all out for Gohan to become the protagonist. And sometimes I wish he did, but either way, this version of Gohan is the GOAT. And we got an incredible visual for this. Of course, the whole Super Saiyan 2 transformation was a bit fast. I don't know if there's going to be a proper cinematic in the game, like a cutscene, and they skipped it out of here. But they didn't skip Goku's sacrifice, but we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, even though the transformation was fast, we still got a great visual. I should put some screenshots on screen now. Oh, and during this part of the trailer, they did play great music. I'm pretty sure it was like the OST for Gohan going Super Saiyan 2, which was just, you know, glorious. Now speaking of the visuals, there were a couple that stood out. So firstly, let's look at Cell, and I'll put the image on screen now because it just looks absolutely immaculate. I'd go as far as to say this looks better than a Dragon Ball FighterZ visual, this image alone I'm saying, and probably better than most images you'd find in the anime for Cell. Like, this is just an immaculate character model. I can't even see a single flaw in this. I'm no artist or anything, but I can't tell how this could be better. Maybe some people might change the lighting or whatever, I don't know. It looks incredible. And yeah, many people are going as far as to say that's the best character model in the game so far. I don't know, I mean, I definitely wouldn't argue with it, but some visuals in this trailer, I mean, Goku's sacrifice got a proper cinematic. It was just beautiful. It was emotional. I saw a lot of people saying this as well. I did not expect to feel emotional from a trailer, you know. I'm glad that out of all the cinematics they may have kept in or cut out or whatever in this trailer, they kept in Goku's sacrifice. I wish that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan got the same treatment, but this still looked beautiful. And I'm glad they didn't rush it either. Also, I have to say this, I wish Super Vegeta's final flash got a proper cinematic or wasn't so fast. But that's one of my favorite attack sequences in the entire show. Maybe when the actual game comes out, we'll get a proper cinematic, a cutscene or whatever. Or at least just something not so fast. Because I don't know if that was taken out of the story mode, or if they quite literally just showed Vegeta's final flash against Cell in a match, you know. And same for Gohan going Super Saiyan 2. Maybe they just took it out of a match, like transforming mid-game instead of the story mode, a cutscene. Also another one, Future Trunks. I don't know if I said this before. Future Trunks looks incredible. He looks incredible in this trailer. Everyone loves fluffy hair, sword Trunks. But also, even in the older trailer, was it the Master and Disciple trailer where he was wearing the black vest? That looked great. But yeah, this looks similar too. This is basically the same as that, but with the jacket on. Now, some people pointed it out. I think it's true. You know when they show the updated roster at the end? It looks like they added King Code twice. That must be a mistake. I don't know if someone else is meant to be in one of those slots, but either way, just a little mistake. No harm done really. Also, some people seem to be worried, I think I saw sloplays talk about this, that Basil and Lavender aren't on the roster or not next to Bergamo. I think they'll still be on the roster. It looks like sometimes the roster is like in some kind of order, like their forms are next to each other, and sometimes it's just completely random. Like they could be still on the roster but just not next to Bergamo, you know? I'm not gonna lie, one of the ones that surprised me the most wasn't Piccolo with Kami absorbed. I thought that was bound to be in the game. I don't know why people were so surprised by that. I was more surprised by Mecha Frieza. I thought they would just skip that over, but you know, fair enough, they added him in. I don't know if he's like an alternate costume. I think he's a character altogether, which is interesting. He could have easily just been an alternate quote-unquote costume or whatever. Now, this brings up the discussion. With just 34 characters left, and of course we're gonna get a Buu Saga trailer, and I guess they're gonna combine Dragon Ball Super into one big trailer, or maybe multiple, I don't know. With all that, what could possibly fit in here? So obviously the Buu Saga trailer, I think that would be pretty simple, but if we carry on this trend of like 10 to 15 characters, we'll get like what, 20-25 characters left. And I think I saw Globku mention this. It's gonna be hard for them to organize like the reveals of the DBS characters. First of all, because so many of them have been revealed already, but to reveal the rest of them, wouldn't it have to be quite random? Or maybe it'll be just a montage of Dragon Ball Super arcs instead of just, you know, the Universe 6 fight, the Goku Black Saga, the Tournament Saga. I think it will just be a montage, and I think that'll be quite fitting, especially since the release date is so soon, especially by the time that trailer comes out. I mean, we still got the Buu Saga coming. Buu Saga trailer coming, sorry. So maybe if we get the Buu Saga trailer like late this month, and then the Super trailer in September, and then some kind of release trailer in October, it could all work out, you know? And hopefully we get some kind of like special trailer with special characters, such as the OG Dragon Ball characters which have been hinted, almost confirmed by the director or something. I did a video on that recently. And movie characters which we have to get. I mean, yeah, we don't have to get them in the base roster, but they're in every Dragon Ball game, and they're just such a huge part of the OG Dragon Ball history. Not even OG Dragon Ball, just Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super history. Like, they're in every game. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, they're in Battle of Z. You know, we have to get at least some of them. Cooler, Turles, Z Broly is a must. I mean, Z Broly is treated as a canon character, you know, like the way people adore him. Well, I know he has some hate because of his quote-unquote lack of writing, but I mean, the way he's used, the way he's loved, he gets as much love as any canon character, if not more. So characters like that are a must. And as for the DBS characters, I mean, we have to get Kaba. I'm very surprised we haven't got a Kaba reveal already. I think they're saving that for a DBS trailer. I'll just go over some DBS characters we could get. Kaba, Botamo, Vegeta, and Namekian from the other universes. Some of the other Pride Troopers like the soldier guy. I think there was another Yardrat character from another universe. And also from that mecha universe where Anilaza's from, Aniraza or whatever. There was some mecha characters, whatever they're called. Also, have we got a Frost reveal already? I'm not sure if we have, but if not, he's definitely going to be there. Maybe in multiple forms too. That's multiple character slots right there. And there's plenty more from the Tournament of Power alone. Also, I hope we get a bunch of alternate outfits, not just character reveals, alternate outfits like Android 18 in her tracksuit. And I think Master Roshi was wearing the same outfit in the tournament, so that's fine. There was a bunch of like characters from Rubrian's universe. I'm not sure if it's from her universe or some others, but there's a bunch of like female characters from the Tournament of Power which weren't really named, and I wouldn't be shocked if you got some of them. I mean, with how we've been getting reveals lately like Spopovich and Aniraza. Well, then again, Aniraza was important for them to add more giant characters. Speaking of giant characters, Hirudegarn is another giant movie character that we could see in this game. And also, didn't Lord Slug turn giant? I can't remember, maybe I'm bugging. I'm pretty sure he did. Also, regarding the Buu Saga trailer, we've got so many Buu Saga characters already. I mean, Spopovich and those other guys felt like a Buu Saga trailer. You know, Deborah and all those guys. And Vidal's already in the game. Of course, the big one, which we haven't got yet, is Ultimate Gohan or Mystic Gohan, whichever you prefer. Maybe some alternate forms of Super Buu. Has Super Buu been revealed yet? I don't think he has. And speaking of Buu, we did get reveals for like unique character interactions, as in combat interactions, such as Super Saiyan 3 Goku using Majin Buu as a punching bag. That was a really cool thing they added. I loved that as a kid, and it's really cool that we have like unique interactions, not just dialogue, like actual fighting interactions. And I wonder if other characters can do that, or just Super Saiyan 3 Goku to Majin Buu, as in other characters to Majin Buu. I doubt it. I think that's just a unique thing. Maybe there'll be some other stuff like that. Also, we got our first interaction recently of an ultimate attack with a super attack. I think it was Yamcha's Kamehameha versus Goku's Spirit Bomb. And yeah, you can probably figure out how that one went. So that's about it. With the Buu Saga, which we'll probably get next, my biggest prediction, or my biggest thing that I want to see is Ultimate Gohan, Super Buu with his different forms, such as like Gohan Absorbed, Gotenks Absorbed. I mean, we got Gotenks revealed already, so that's pretty easy to make. If not a new character, then just costumes, but then again it should be a new character because he does get stronger in those forms. I do hope they skip Piccolo Absorb though, because we don't need that. If Pui Pui wasn't revealed already, we could get him. And yeah, that right now that's all I can think of for the Buu Saga that we could get as reveals. There's probably more I'll put on screen now. I'm pretty sure we got 2 versions of video already, or like 2 like hairstyles, which is cool. Oh, and also about the trailer that we just got, I'm really happy that Tien got some kind of spotlight. I hope when the actual game comes out he gets a cutscene, you know, when he does that barrage of tri-beams and almost dies really. But yeah, that's about everything that I think we could see. As for GT characters and OG Dragon Ball, I think we'll get like very few OG Dragon Ball characters in the base game. Possibly, I mean, it got hinted heavily, like Tao Pai Pai and Kid Goku. We even got an image of him. So we'll get that, I think. As for GT, I'm not gonna lie guys, every trailer we get is looking more and more dire, the GT situation. I mean, maybe DLC, well, you know what, if it's not in the base game, 100%, I'll quote me on this, 100% it will be in the DLCs. Because those guys are just like easy money for them to make, you know? I mean, let's be honest, if they make a DLC pack for Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta, Goku, and Gogeta, and throw in some other villains like Super 17, Omega Shenron, and Baby Vegeta, who is not buying that? You know, that's a must-buy DLC right there. Add in some story missions, and you've got my wallet right there. But yeah, that's about it. I want you guys to let me know what you thought of this trailer. Do you think there's something that should have been done different? One thing that I was surprised about, but some people corrected me, I was expecting Ultra Super Saiyan Trunks to be in this trailer, but apparently they kind of revealed him already, but they just called him Super Trunks. I'm hoping that was Ultra Super Saiyan Trunks. But yeah, other than that, that's all I have to say. Let me know what you thought of this trailer and what you want to see next in trailers. Also, check out my Dragon Ball Sparking Zero videos that I've done recently, as well as my Bleach Rebirth of Souls videos, and I've got some gaming videos dropping soon. Some of those videos should be on screen now. Check them out, I think you'll like them. I'm really trying to hit 1,000 subs this year, preferably by October, but maybe that's unrealistic. But you could help me out for free by hitting that subscribe button down below and having some faith, you know. And who knows, maybe if I become a big channel one day, you can say you're an OG on my journey, you know. The first 1,000, because one thing's for sure, I'm gonna carry this channel on no matter what. So stick around and hopefully you'll enjoy the journey too. But with that said, I've been your boy Kaizen. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.